I'm back in my messy kitchen for part one of at least two about preparing your body for pregnancy. Side note about the kitchen, we just had final measurements for new cabinets. We're basically pulling everything out, countertops, backsplash. I'm very excited. These cabinets are freakishly high. I'm 5'7", and I can arm fully extended, barely reach the second shelf, so it's going to be life-changing. While I'm chopping up potatoes today, I wanted to talk about the importance of preparing your body for pregnancy, because I don't think it gets talked about much beyond giving your body some time to come off birth control if you're on the pill, and or taking a prenatal vitamin for a while. And there can be a lot more to it in a much more beneficial way. If you are in your 30s, like I am, you most likely have tried many different diets throughout the years and probably partook in a lot of high intensity training, coffee on an empty stomach, avoiding carbs, right? All these really trendy diet things that went around, I think probably from when I was at least 18 to 28. The combination of years of dieting, doing intense exercise, minimizing calorie intake, avoiding certain foods and food groups, collectively, these things put a lot of stress on our thyroid, which regulates our metabolism and overall just creates a really stressful environment within the body. As a nutritional therapy practitioner, I primarily work with women in their 30s, and they all experience some form of digestive distress, painful periods, energy balance problems throughout the day, disrupted sleep at night. Usually they experience at least one thing from each of these categories. And these are all signs of a really stressed metabolic state. In a stressed metabolic state, reproduction is not a priority, and it's going to be way harder to achieve that under those circumstances. So if you experience things like cold hands and feet, low body temperature, difficulty recovering from exercise, bloating, constipation, waking up throughout the night, crashing in the afternoon, sugar cravings, food intolerances, these are all major signs that your body is screaming for more support. You have the time to work on fixing these imbalances within your body. It is going to make your trying to conceive process so much easier. And I promise, as much as the fitness and nutrition world says otherwise, you do not need to run a million labs. You don't need to take a million supplements to resolve these symptoms. As frustrating as they are truly just reflections of imbalances in major systems in the body. And these can largely be resolved simply through your food and your nutritional choices throughout the day and your lifestyle habits. All of the symptoms that I listed earlier were all things plus more that I was experiencing, 5-6 years ago. And I really thought that I was doing all the things possible to support my body. I was doing, whatever trendy, promising diet was out there. I was taking all the supplements. I was, an active person, but I still had all of these symptoms showing up, reflecting that there were deeper issues at hand. And I truly don't believe that I would have been able to get pregnant easily if I had ignored those things and tried to just push past them anyway. Of course, I'm going to say that working with a practitioner is truly the most efficient and quickest way to establish support for yourself and your body. But I'm also going to post in the comments my favorite free resources in terms of books and podcasts that are out there that would be massively beneficial for you in terms of healing your metabolic health. In my next video, I am going to share 3 very specific things that you can do through your food and your lifestyle choices that will be massively supportive in terms of your body keeping stress hormones low, supporting your metabolic health, and making sure that your body is properly eliminating excess hormones and maintaining that hormonal balance that is absolutely key for trying to conceive. I'll see you there.